Hello. In this video, I will show you how to create a workflow for YouTube automation, which is one of the methods of earning passive income with artificial intelligence and agents, and how you can generate income within a specific concept. This is your workflow that you see in front of you. When this system runs, it produces a video, and as you can see, automatically uploads this video to TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So, the style of these videos is actually the same as the content on the channel called Versus Zoo. Two animals will appear. The system will decide which of those two animals will win, and it will do all of this completely automatically. First, I want to show you these examples. Let me show you like this. You can understand the logic. So, for example, this channel is Versus Zoo, this one is here, and the other one is over there. Let's look at its earnings. Versus Zoo's. Its monthly earnings range from 284 to 4.5K, and it makes this income with only 11 videos. Only 11 videos. Pay attention, there are no other videos. Similarly, Joro Journey. This one also creates content with AI. You got the idea. So now this one has made 51 videos only. And let me show you this channel's earnings as well. Its monthly income ranges from $1.5 to $25,000 with only 51 videos. The system I'm about to show you is exactly like this. But I'm trying to help you understand the logic that you can also make other videos with this. For example, Fusion Master, let's check out Superman on AI Fusion Master. These are the most viewed ones. I'm showing you these because they're videos that can very easily be made with automation. Let's see, popular new. We already did this one. No, actually, we didn't do exactly this one. This one can also be done. The earnings of this channel also range from $8,000 to $130,000 per month. So there are incredible profits. Right now, we're going to do this concept, but I'll also continue to do the others in the second half of May, in these 15 days. You can follow the channel. A lot of YouTube automation content is coming because there's a lot of demand and it's truly a great way to earn passive income. Not everyone has to set up very complicated businesses. I'm showing content where you can earn passive income in a chill way and make a few $1,000s. I also have my own channels and I'm earning too. That's why I'm sharing these with you as well. Now, this is how our system works. Let's take a look at an output right away. Then I'll show you how it works. This is what our output looks like. As you can see, this is the system that will create the video, and it works completely automatically. Our cost per video is $0.7. We produce an entire video for $0.7, as you can see, here with 11 videos, here with 50 videos. How many did this channel have? I think this one has more. Here, with 300 videos, which is where they've reached with 300 videos, they're already earning these revenues. I mean, such a low cost. At what expense can you really start this business? I mean, $0.7 per video. Let it be, let it be. Make 100 videos, that's $70. It's like a joke. Believe me, there are profits here that are worth taking the risk for $70. So please, for God's sake. That's why sometimes I get responses saying it's too expensive. Of course, if you create it with the latest version of Click, it's expensive. But if you create solutions like this, you can find alternatives. If you come up with cheaper solutions, you can very quickly increase the number of videos. So how does this system work? This system works from a file like this. It saves all the photographs here under the format called wild animals, such as lion versus or versus wild animals. As you can see. First, we create these images. There are quite a lot of images. At the very end, we create the video. You can see the images here. Now, first, the system determines the animals it will face. Then it combines them and displays the image of the winner. Here we have our scene creator. We also have our agent that creates these scenes. Now, we'll run it together once. You'll see how it works. In fact, let's get started. Because we have waiting systems here. Now let's call this done created. Who should we put in? Let's have gorilla versus wild animals again. So let's have gorilla go up against wild animals. We had set this to todo. Let me take it like this. All right, let's set this to created because we only start those in the todo state. We don't start the ones that are in created. Let me start the system like this and save this. Let me refresh this part. Now, we're starting the system with the test workflow. It took it. Here, it will take gorilla and wild animals. It started creating. Now, we pulled the main character from the scene creator. And we also pulled the opponents to face it. As you can see, our main character is gorilla. Our opponents are tiger, wolf, crocodile, Komodo dragon, bear, buffalo, leopard, and hyena. I forgot what hyena was. Hyena. Now here our first node actually just determines the character. It puts the wild animals in front of the main character. After that, we combine them. And from here, you can see 8 visual image prompts like this, which we create. First, it creates the prompt for the main character, and then the system creates the prompt for the opponent. Let me show you the system prompt here as well. You are an agent that generates high-quality text image prompts for a photorealistic image generation API. Given a task main animal, that is, you will create a close-up of the main animal and its opponent. So first, those close-up images from above and below, we create those and generate their visuals. After that, while these visuals are being generated here, we proceed. This is the first stage, creating the visuals. And in the second stage, it's time to generate the image of the winner, whoever won. As you can see, the logic is the same because the prompt is different. Again, we upload the image to the same place. Afterwards, we will render this video. We will turn this into a video, combine it with audio, and it will be shared everywhere else. I'm not just setting up how it will be shared, I'll also show you how it's done. Now let me start from the beginning and explain the whole system. We have a Google Sheets note. By the way, if you're new to these, this is the platform. And for example, all of these, you need it. You can add whatever needs to be done from here. For example, do you need an AI agent? You can add the AI agent from here, whatever you need to do. That's how it goes. Now here, there is this is actually connected here. And from here, it opens our main character. It pulls the things we wrote here. By the way, as you can see, the images have appeared. This is our gorilla. Now it's right in front of us. This is our tiger and so on. It pulls images like this from here. It pulls the request from here and the images appear in front of it. In this way, we are creating a database in Google Sheets. We can use this to generate images repeatedly. Then here, who is the main character? We pull that information. Who are the rivals? We pull that as well. Since we need to provide the rivals one by one, we separate them. Not all at once, and since there is only one main character, it goes directly. But since the rivals are determined here for 8 seconds, we need to distribute these 8 parts, these 8 seconds, separately here. Then we combine them here. 8 times, it pairs gorilla with tiger, gorilla with lion, gorilla with, say, wolf, and so on, and these 8 combinations come here to image prompt generation. Since there are 8 here, 8 main close-ups and 8 opponent close-ups are created. This is our prompt here. This is an AI agent designed to create these. I'm explaining quickly here, but you can pause and copy the same things to set them up. Then we export these using split out. The reason we use split out is because 16 images were created here. This is a main character close-up image, and this is an opponent close-up image. We need to send these one by one so that the AI can generate the images. So logically, we need to assign a prompt for each image. That's why we use split out. We export these one by one, all 16 of them. Then to generate these images, we go to PAIA. In Papi, there is a system where you can use image models and video models, which you can connect to externally via API. Here, we are using Flux. As you can see right now, it is still generating the images, and you can also see the costs here. It charges us 0.015 cents per image for these visuals, but there are cheaper versions available. I will explain. We have our own API as well, and I will explain that too. But this is how the system works. As you can see, it charges us 0.015 here, and it creates the requests here. We do this by sending a request there with an HTTP request. You can see here how I have configured this. I am sending a request here. The body part is like this, 1024 by 1024, because 2 squares will be combined to form a vertical image. This is how our request is created here. We connect here via the API. By connecting with the API, you can enter your own API key here as XAPI and write the value here to connect. Here, you can also get your API key from the settings in Papi. While Papi generates the images for us, we placed a waiting node here. Then we fetch the images. It fetches these images for us. And here, we distribute and merge them again and add them to the close-up section, that is, right here. Basically, that's the logic. Then we move on to creating the winner image prompt, which is actually already done. Here it combines as animal 1 and animal 2. Animal 1 is always our gorilla, and animal 2 is the opponent. Here we say, you are an AI agent that creates text or image prompts for a photorealistic image generation API. Your goal is to create a single cinematic scene that aftermath of battle between 2 animals. Given 2 animals, write a valid, vivid prompt. So here, I'm explaining in English how it should work. I'll go through this quickly. For example, the winner should be standing. The loser should be lying down. The winner should look directly at the camera. The loser should be dead. It could also be lifeless, because if you make it dead, it can sometimes get blocked. Both animals, in other words, both should be clearly visible. The photo should be of photorealistic quality. So that's how it's given. It also says to provide only the prompt as a single paragraph. And here's an example prompt like this. Now we're sending this in exactly the same way, with the same logic as above. So we send it to the generate scene section. Here, our scenes are created as well. As you can see, it also stopped at Blutuada. I'll explain that part. Our scenes have been created here. Again, we wait 90 seconds, get the photos, and save them again. Then from these saved photos, we do something. We will take the photos and turn them into a video. I'll show that as well, but let me explain this part here. Here, when you want a specific output from AI agents, you can get something like this. You can get a tool output parser. For this, we say require specific output format. Then, whatever output format we want, we can give it to the AI agent. For example, I want it like this here. Output format. In the scene here, in the scenes, I want it like this. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. That's why I specifically added an output parser to these and showed how it should come out here. You can see they are connected like this. Now all our images have been created with this logic, and I'll quickly explain to you how it's done by connecting to the API and how the images are generated. Now we've come to the part where we record the video. Now, we call it elements. From here, we pull our data from Google Sheets. With the get rows operation, we pull all of those character videos, and in Create-O-Mate, we have a template. This is our template. You can see it like this. We will send it to this template. This template actually does exactly what we want. It has a code. With this code, we send it. You can take and use this code. By the way, I provide all of these in Digital Academy, in the trainings, and on YouTube systems. We also show how you can earn passive income. We will send a request to this code. When we send a request to this code, it will place these visuals into this code, into the system we want. So here, we created a template, a ready-made template. We send the visuals onto this ready-made template so that the video can be created. We do this by connecting to Create-O-Mate, again, using an HTTP request. After that, we wait another 90 seconds, and then we get the video. Then we save this video to Google Sheets. Let me show you now. Now you understand the logic. The music here can change, it can be dynamic, it can vary depending on the scene. It's a system you can play with. The important thing is to understand the logic of this system. I didn't specifically tie it to Blue Tattoo. I have a video about Blue Tattoo as well. I'll link it up here so you can check that out too. Blue Tattoo automatically connects to all platforms and allows you to share quickly. I showed you how to set it up and how to share. This is the basic logic of the workflow. I quickly explained what you can do, but the important thing is this passive income. The money you can earn is really high, and once you set this up, you don't need to do anything else. Sometimes you need to check before sharing. If you want, you can check, but if you're just going for volume, you can do it without checking. As I said, this is a system. It takes the video, the music, everything, but you can change this. You can change the music, you can change the order of the scenes. We do all of this using a template. You can make it more unique. I will gradually explain all of this as well. I will explain how you can create and set up all the videos for these channels. If you're interested in YouTube automation and passive income, AI agents are truly a godsend for you. You have your own employee. They're making your videos, and the costs are clear. It's clear how much it costs. So if you're thinking about advancing in this field, I definitely recommend it. The channels become monetized very quickly, and you start being able to earn money. The important thing is do quality work. Don't let it become low quality. That's very important. Make sure your work is original. Make your own videos this way. You're not copying here. You're not resharing anyone else's video. You're actually setting up a system and creating content. That's what's important anyway. If you want to get more information about these, let me show you Digital Academy right away. When you go to Digital Academy, you can join the Artificial Intelligence AI agent training like this. When you join, your panel will open here. On the panel, you can see all the May training and so on, April training. In this case, you will join the May session. In May, you will see all the beginner level courses, how to set up AI agents, how to create these YouTube contents, how to start using these systems. For example, under such systems, there will also be ready-made workflows that you can use in the same way. So the system I shared here, you will be able to download it as a ready-made template and start using it. You just need to make the connections. In other words, you need to enter your own account here. I will also show you how to do that. We will also have live streams about this. We have a group about weekly YouTube automation. We just started. We're beginning this week. We talk about how you can make money from YouTube by joining that. This is what's important. And it's not just this. There are many methods you can access with artificial intelligence. How do you make money from YouTube? What kind of content can you create? We will be discussing these topics. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, you can hit the like button. You can also follow the Digital Academy channel to watch more content like this. See you in the next video.